Mario Paint was released on the SNES in 1992. It's one of many Mario spin-offs, but this was unique to the Mario franchise and really to most games at the time because it wasn't a game as much as it was a piece of art software. It was packaged with a special Super NES mouse, which kind of makes you wonder whether a game console was the ideal choice for this game and not a computer. But the mouse was not only very useful, but many games that were subsequently released for the Super Nintendo were compatible with it. Despite its name, Mario Paint is not just a paint tool with Mario's name splashed onto it. I mean, yeah, it does have an art mode, which has a very similar interface as a computer's built-in paint program, but it also includes a feature where you can create animation loops and set them to songs that you create in the music mode, which was another feature. Here you create your own songs using Mario-themed icons that represent different instruments. Then there's a stamp mode where you can create your own sprites that can be used as a stamp in art mode. And finally, a mini game where you swat at flies. Art mode has a decent amount of tools, like the pencil for freehand drawing, stamps which splash on sprites, including the custom ones that you can build in stamp mode, shape and line tools, and text. So yeah, it's really comparable to the paint tools that existed in computers at the time, but honestly, I remembered more of my friends and classmates having video game consoles than computers, so this was the more viable option for a lot of us. Plus, Mario Paint had additional features that you would have needed from additional programs on your computer, and it has a very user-friendly interface, especially for a younger audience. Yeah, it probably could have been more advanced, but that would have sucked out how accessible the game was and alienated too many people. And like I said, this was meant to encourage young players to tap into their creative side, which I'm all for. There have been a lot of do-it-yourself games released since, including some in the Mario franchise like Mario Maker, and although Mario Paint may not have been the very first game released of this nature, it was certainly a trailblazer that put this style of game on the map.